someone knocks on our door begging for bread. Every hour. I do not have enough bread to hand out to every beggar in Bethlehem.
Elimelech, please. Jehovah will provide. We cannot forget the old laws to help each other. We were commanded.
And who will help me? When my money runs out and my goods are gone, who will help me? No one. I have to provide for my family. I have to do the best with what I have.
No, Jehovah.
Who knows what Jehovah will do or when he will do it? Until then, you will find our family in Moab.
You would take Naomi from her home?
Naomi has also made this choice. You think she wants to live a life of poverty? She's gotten used to the life I provide for her, and she knows it'll be gone if we stay here.
What about your boys? You have them grow up in the land of Moab to learn of their gods and selfish ways?
My sons are none of your concern. Now let me go.
I pray to Jehovah. He will see you back to us.
We will return when this hardship ends.
Will it be too late?
I got lost. Here you are. I thought perhaps you didn't want to hear one of Salta's stories tonight.
No, that wasn't it. I had work to finish.
Sit down. Hurry up. Can you start over, please? Yes, start over. Well,
Please, I don't want to miss anything.
all right. There was a shortage of food in the land of Israel. So a man named Elimelech left the town of Bethlehem in Judah to live in the country of Moab with his wife and 2 sons. His wife was named Naomi, and his 2 sons were named Mahlon and Chilion. When they came to Moab, they settled there. Not long in living there did Naomi's husband Elimelech die. Naomi was left with only her 2 sons. These sons were now young men, meeting daughters of a king in Moab during a business dealing. These 2 began to pursue and eventually wed Moabite princesses. One girl was named Orpah, and the other was named Ruth. Naomi and her sons had lived in Moab 10 years when Mahlon and Chilion also died. Naomi was left without her husband or her 2 sons to care for her, and anything of value would be taken by those strong enough to take it. Those who had served her found this a good time to abandon her. And most of the family's belongings would be stripped from her when they left. Even though they had lived there 10 years, Naomi still felt like a stranger in Moab. She had known pain and loss in the last 10 years more than any famine could have brought her. Looking back at leaving Bethlehem, she had great regret and began to make plans to return home. Jehovah, what have I done? We never should have left Bethlehem. We should have stayed, been with our people, your people. We should have. I should have trusted you. How different this time of my life could have been. Grandchildren running about the house to hug, to hold, and to Instead, my own children lay dead in this foreign land that I have grown to hate. I hate it because of my unselfish desires to come here to prosper, while those in Bethlehem would suffer. Hate because it has robbed me of everything, the foolish things I loved so much, gone by the faithful hands of those who serve them. My husband, my sons, my everything from I was left in the dust of Moab. You have dealt bitterly with me, my Lord. Was I so stubborn this was the only way my heart would be set on you?
Naomi, no.
No. Yes, Ruth. Orpah. In all those stories I told you about our people's God, the God of Abraham and Isaac, the God of Israel, how he led them in the wilderness with a cloud by day and fire by night, into the land he had promised them. Yes, we know. In all those stories, it is important to remember that the Lord is a jealous God. He wanted the children of Israel's hearts. He provided victory for them in the crossings of the Red Sea. He provided manna for them in the desert, and then quail when they complained of the manna. He provided and provided. But Israel's heart would turn away to worship a golden calf. Turn away thinking they knew what was best. But the Lord is jealous of his people and his name, and these choices did not go unpunished. We know vengeful gods. We've grown up with gods that scare and require horrible things from those that just want to please them. Your gods inspire fear. Jehovah inspires love, devotion, turning away from your wrongs, repenting. Well, I think you'll have my devotion and my love if you would only provide us with a little more food. Orpah, what? I'm starving. And I know you are too, sister. I heard your stomach growling like half of last night.
And why is that? Since you should have been sleeping yourself?
Who can sleep on an empty stomach? I mean, I heard yours, but I can feel mine. Which leads me to tell you my decision. I heard that the Lord visited my people again by giving them food. And while I cannot provide for you here, we do have some land in Bethlehem, and perhaps I could beg off some old friends, those who remember me. And you want us to come with you? Yes! Yes, what? Yes, we're going too. So Bethlehem, it'll be a land full of strangers. The journey will be rough. We won't be welcome there. Killian told me how his people would treat outsiders. I'm sure they won't want Moabites. Yes, I'm not even sure how even I will be treated there. And what of our own people and family? Are we to leave? Never to see them again? You two grew up in royalty, surrounded by those who would take care of you and your every need. Where we're going, there is no royalty. And 3 women alone in this world, I cannot imagine how we will be treated. We will be poor widows begging just to eat. Is that the kind of life you want to live now? No husband, no children. You need to think about this before you go with me. Both of you.